Argylle is a funny spy movie made in 2024. Matthew Vaughn directed and produced it, and Jason Fuchs wrote the story. The movie starts in Greece, where cool British spy Aubrey Argylle is getting ready to catch a terrorist named LaGrange. They have a quick dance before LaGrange's henchmen point guns at Argylle. He calls his partner Keira, who uses her gadgets to help Argylle escape. LaGrange corners them outside and shoots Keira. Argylle tries to save her and contacts his other friend, Wyatt, to catch LaGrange. They catch her and question her to find out who hired her. It turns out it's Fowler, the same boss who hired Argylle and Wyatt. Before they can get more answers, LaGrange poisons herself. Now Argylle doesn't know who he can trust anymore. The story shifts to Ellie Conway, the writer of the Argylle book series. She's having a book reading for the last chapter of her 4th book. After the event, she heads to her cozy cabin with her cat Alfie to work on her 5th book. She spends the evening writing, thinking she's finished, and then goes to bed. The next morning, Ellie's mom, Ruth, calls. She read the manuscript all night and thinks the book is good but doesn't like the ending, saying it's too easy. Ellie tries to write a new chapter to make the ending better but struggles to come up with ideas. Ellie decides to take a train to visit her mom Ruth in Chicago, bringing her cat Alfie along to help finish her book. On the train, a man named Aidan Wilde approaches her, pretending to be a fan before warning her that she's being targeted. Shortly after, someone posing as a fan tries to attack her with a penknife, but Aidan steps in to fight them off while Ellie hides, imagining her book character Argylle in his place. One of the attackers, Carlos, is recognized by Ellie from the book reading. Aidan then takes Ellie to the back of the train, blows open the doors, and parachutes out with her. Ellie passes out during the escape. When she wakes up, Aidan has changed his appearance and reveals they're in a cabin. He explains that the attackers are from a group called the Division, led by Director Ritter. They think Ellie's books predict their actions and are waiting for her to finish the final chapter of her 5th book. Meanwhile, Ellie learns that Aidan is the real-life inspiration for her character Wyatt, and Keira, another character, was based on a person who actually died. In the meantime, Director Ritter is shown punishing his deputy director for failing to catch Ellie and retrieve a crucial file. Aidan takes Ellie and Alfie to find an informant named Bakunin who was supposed to give them an important file. To locate Bakunin, Aidan suggests that Ellie start writing the next chapter of her book. Unbeknownst to them, Director Ritter and his team listen in on their conversation through recordings made by fans. They reach an apartment where Bakunin is said to be. However, they only find a hidden compartment under the floorboards containing a book with Bakunin's notes. As Division assassins close in on the building, Ellie and Aidan hide underneath the floorboards. Aidan fights off the assassins when they find them. To escape, they jump off the roof onto a dumpster below. Aidan takes Ellie to his place in London for safety. Ellie overhears Aidan talking in the bathroom, mentioning that she needs a bullet in her head. Scared, she decides to leave for Chicago alone with Alfie, contacting her mom, Ruth, for help. When Ellie arrives, she reunites with Ruth, but then her supposed father turns out to be Ritter. He starts searching through Ellie's things until Aidan arrives, revealing that they're not her real parents. Ruth, whose real name is Margaret Vogler, pulls a gun on Ellie. Aidan shoots her, knocks out Ritter, and helps Ellie escape, unfortunately leaving Alfie behind. Aidan takes Ellie to meet his boss, Alfred Alfie Solomon. Here, Ellie discovers a shocking truth: she's the real Agent Argylle, actually named Rachel Kill. Her books weren't predictions, but her own memories as a spy. She lost her memory after a mission gone wrong. Ritter and Vogler posed as her parents to manipulate her into writing, hoping her latest book would reveal the master file's location. Ellie is stunned until Aidan attacks her, prompting her to use her spy skills to defend herself. Solomon reveals that the master file is with a Division associate named Saba al-Bad the Keeper. Ellie and Aidan head to Arabia, where Ellie must embrace her past as Rachel. While waiting to meet Saba, Aiden dances with Ellie, hinting at their past romance. Ellie convinces Saba to give her the master file by acting as Rachel. The division captures Ellie and Aiden, taking them aboard their ship. Ellie realizes she's an asset of the division. In a flashback, she remembers killing Bakunin and losing her memory in the explosion. To save herself, Ellie shoots Aiden in a way that ensures he can survive. She pretends to join the division, even pretending she doesn't care about Alfie, who was held captive by Ritter. Aiden breaks free, kills their captors, and helps Ellie. Ellie sees a final vision of Argylle, telling her she never needed him to do what he could. She takes on Carlos and his gang, who stop shooting when crude oil starts leaking. Ellie remembers ice skating and straps blades to her shoes, slicing through the assassins and defeating Carlos. She shoots the rest before she and Aiden take down the remaining villains on the ship. In the control room, Ritter threatens them, but Alfie attacks him, giving Aiden a chance to shoot and kill him. Although Alfie damages Ritter's eyes, Aiden finds another way to complete the upload. They start uploading the file to Solomon, but Vogler uses a music box to control Ellie's mind, forcing her to fight Aiden. A masked person appears, hitting Vogler and freeing Ellie from mind control. It's revealed to be Keira, who survived like Aiden did. They send the master file and leave the ship, which blows up, killing Vogler and the rest. Ellie and Aiden finally kiss. Ellie finishes Book 5, giving Argylle a happy ending. Another book reading, she tells fans that Solomon exposed the division, Keira excelled in tech, and she and Aiden are together. A fan who resembles a nerdy version of Argylle surprises her with a question. During the credits, a flashback shows a young Argylle working with the Kingsman Agency. Text reveals Argylle, Book 1 will be adapted into a film soon.